Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah, you're listening to the Talkbox for Sunday. You're listening to the Talkbox. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. It's your girl, Sonja G, here on the Talkbox. I want you to make sure that you tag all of your family, all of your friends, and let's get this day started. First of all, you know what we say here on the Talkbox. Every day above ground is a good day. We got another day, another opportunity to get some things right that we didn't have quite right on yesterday. So, with that being said, I'm on top of the dirt. The dirt is not on top of me. And today is Walk It Out Wednesday. And I thought that this would be a great opportunity for God to share some wisdom with just his natural surroundings. And, you know, we say we're going to work out. We say we're going to walk. We're going to do all these things. And then we come up with so many excuses. We come up with excuses why we can't do the things that God have called us to do, or the things that we have put in our minds and in our hearts to do. And I thought about that this morning. I said that I was going to go walking, and so it began to rain. So I'm actually walking in the rain just to prove a point that when the storms of life start raging within our lives, and the storm is going to come, but we need to know and understand that we still got to go through the rain. We still need to keep it moving. So I've been out this morning, starting a new routine, starting something new and different. And when we start new things, things aren't going to always go the way that we want them to go. And sometimes when we're going through life, you know, the storms is going to come, the rain is going to come, but we can't allow that to hinder us from being the man or the woman of God that God has already called and ordained us to be. So I could have given an excuse this morning. I could have said, well, I got too much to do today. It's raining anyway, so I'm not going to walk. But the truth of the matter is, God finds favor on those who will push past the pain, the pressure, and the problems, and just pursue the promise, pursue the prize. And just in case there's some new folk on here, let me remind you and remind myself what the promise is. The promise is this: God has given us authority and permission to live an abundant life. That doesn't mean that the rain is not going to come. That doesn't mean that everything is going to be a bed of roses. Because if you look into a bed of roses, then you'll know and understand that in that bed of roses, you also find some thorns. So there's going to be some thorns in your life. But I'm coming back to my car. It's raining really hard now. Now, we need to know and understand that even in the bed of roses, there are going to be some thorns. But even that, there is purpose in it all. And so even when we're going through the storm, even when the thorns is inside the bed of roses, there's still a purpose for all of that. And so we can't just bury our heads in the sand just because it began to rain, just because folk walked out, just because you lost your job, just because they picked up your car. You got to learn how to walk it out. That's why I'm calling today's session Walk It Out Wednesday. We're going to work it out. We're going to work it out. We're going to walk it out. Why? Because when we love God, all things is still working for our good. And the analogy that I got this morning is I didn't feel like walking. I had already been to kickboxing. I had already been to the gym, and I didn't feel like walking. Well, I want to remind somebody that in your spiritual walk with God, it's not about how you feel. See, our feelings are fickle, and our feelings change from moment to moment. But it's not about how you feel, it's about your faith. We got to learn how to continue to walk by faith and not by sight. And a lot of times in life, because it started raining, because things didn't go the way that we wanted them to, because folk walked out, because your money is funny and your change is strange, it will make our flesh want to just bow out. It'll make our flesh just want to throw in the towel. But I want to encourage someone on the live today to just go ahead and walk it out. Even in the rain. You see, raindrops is on my face because I was determined to be a woman of my word and walk this thing out. And so today is Wonderful Wednesday because this is what they call hump day. We made it through the half of the week. Maybe every day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday wasn't the best days, but we made it. We made it another day. We're on top of the dirt. The dirt's not on top of us. I say that all the time, but you need to know how valuable that information is, that you're still here. And if we're still here, that means God still has purpose for us. He still has a plan for us, and he still wants us to prosper. He said, I would love for you to prosper as your soul prospers. And so since he has given us permission and authority to live an abundant life, I'm just excited today. I'm excited because we're going to work it out. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna walk it out. If I gotta go through the storm and the rain, through sickness and through pain, baby, I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna walk it out. And I thought that was such a good analogy for that God gave to me this morning, just by it being literally, it's raining, and so it may be literally raining in your life. Raining with problems, raining with pressure, raining with pain. But I don't want that to deter you from still getting up, giving your best, and giving your all. Now, let me digress. That doesn't mean that you're supposed to be a foolish man or a foolish woman. But that does mean that we need to walk in wisdom, and that we need to be walking in the ways of God and not our own. And sometimes we can be our worst enemy because we'll talk ourselves out of a blessing. We'll talk ourselves into some mess and madness. But if we just continue to walk this thing out, you guys, I am excited about my new journey with exercise and stuff like that. I've never been an exercise person, so this is something new, something unfamiliar. And God want me to let you know that from in a spiritual realm, God is doing some new things in your life. And I know that it's unfamiliar and it feels uncomfortable. But God wanted me to come and encourage you today to push on, my brother. Push on, my sister. So make sure that you are saying hello down below. I would love to know who's in the place today. But we can walk it out. That doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. But I remember that song, and y'all know I'm not a singer, but the song that says, I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. Nobody told me the road would be easy. Right? So, We need to know and understand that as long as we're trying to walk it out, as long as we're trying to allow God to work it out for us, because in a lot of times you need to understand that God already has the plan. God already has the solution. God already is telling you that you are the queen that you are, the king that you are. God has already told you those things, but we got to start responding to what God says that we are. We got to start responding in the manner, instead of reacting to situations and circumstances in our lives. We got to start responding with God, with a big old God across our chest, because God has favor on you and God has purpose on your life. So sometimes, y'all better get a song in your heart. And create in me a clean heart, Lord. Renew the right spirit in me. Regardless of the rain that continues to fall, Lord, I'm going to continue to walk after you. I'm going to continue to allow you to allow me to be a visual aid for what you can do. You are still a miracle worker. You are still able to make crooked paths straight. I don't believe you brought me this far to leave me. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just, hey, cousin, good morning, good morning, good morning. I was out walking in this rain, and God just was letting me know that even in our lives, in our spiritual walk, there's going to be some rainy days. But even with our rainy days, we got to still keep it moving. You know what we say here on the talk box? You got to push past the pain, the problems, the pressure. Pursue the promise. The promise is that God has given you permission and authority to live an abundant life. Abundant life, that means that even when it's raining, you can, in your life, you can still have peace in the midst of the storm. That's abundant living. Abundant living is your money, and it's funny, your change strange, but you still don't change your attitude. You still don't change your gratitude. You still remain being a giver. You still remain open. You don't look like the Pharisees that goes around fasting. They call themselves fasting and praying, and they putting stuff on their face and looking all sad. You don't look like what you're going through. That's what God is saying today on Work It Out Wednesday. He's working it out for you. I feel like singing today. I'm not a singer, but I don't feel no ways tired. Anybody else you've come too far. The devil wants you to turn around, but I'm encouraging you to stay the course. Stay the course. Don't let the devil trick you into walking away from your own blessings. Don't let the devil trick you into walking out on your own breakthrough. Don't let the devil make you throw in the towel and quit one moment before the miracle happens. God is saying in this season for his people, he has a plan for you, a plan to prosper you, not to harm you, a plan of a hope and a future. So even if it's raining in your life right now, I want you to know that God is working things out for your good. I'm telling you, I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it moving. Who wouldn't serve a God that they can't feel? So for those who are feeling lost right now, for those who is on the verge of giving up, I want to encourage you, don't give up and don't give in. Okay, you guys? So with that being said, I know this is a short one today. I got a really, 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 really busy schedule today. But I just wanted to just walk out in the rain with you guys and remind everybody that even the rain has purpose. Without the rain, the flowers wouldn't bloom. The trees wouldn't bud. Our fruit wouldn't be able to grow. Without the rain, you can't go to the next level. Without the rain is there to wash away the impurities in our lives. So when the storms come, allow God to use the storm in your life as a medicine or a surgery mechanism to disconnect us from things and from people that we're not supposed to be connected to. Allow the rain to wash away your bitterness and your envy, your jealousy. Allow the rain to wash away your doubts and your fears. That's what the rain is there for in your life. The rain has come so that you can go to another level in Christ. The rain has come so that you'll know that only God is the one that's doing everything for you today. So I want you to know today that the rain is necessary. And in that rain, you can walk it out. As a matter of fact, y'all, before I just end this right here, because I'm ending a little early today, but before I end, I just want to walk in the rain with y'all for a moment and just show you, yeah, I'm body. Look at the rain. Look at the rain. Sometimes you just need to get in the storms of life is raging in your life, and you just get in the rain and just let the rain wash away all of your fears, all of your doubts, everything that's hindering you. That's what that rain is there for. That rain is there to wash some things out of your life. Let God do it. Don't let the rain destroy you. Don't let the rain stifle you from moving. Don't let the rain keep you from growing into the man or the woman of God that you was already called and created to be. Don't be afraid of the rain. Don't be afraid of the rain. I'm in the rain here. Hey girl. Good morning. Can you hear me? Ebony, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. But I want you to know that the rain is necessary. The rain is necessary. Hold on. Uh, that's right. That's right, Tony. We need the rain to appreciate the sunshine. So I'm doing an analogy. I'm doing I can't even think of what the name is, but I'm doing this to show you something. To show you that there's beauty in the rain. There's beauty in the rain. I'm in the rain right now. And I'm in the rain for you guys as well, showing you that even when the rain comes, we got to go through the rain sometimes. We got to go through the rain. So, I said that to say this. I want everybody to keep their heads up. Make sure that you know and understand and realize that the rain is necessary, but it's also temporary. The rain is necessary, but it's temporary. So we don't have to allow the rain to stifle us from becoming and being who God created us to be. God is saying to us today that yes, today is hump day, but it's work it out Wednesday. It's walk it out Wednesday. Get in your place, even when the rain is coming down, and just hold your head back. Let the rain run over you. Let's see if she can get on this time.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. I can. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. God gave me that analogy that the rain is gonna come. You know, Ebony. The rain is going to come, and sometimes we allow rain to stop us from doing the things of God. I'm talking about from a spiritual perspective. When folk walk out, when we lose jobs, when our money is funny, our change is strange, we'll allow that rain to make us throw in the towel. We'll allow that rain to keep us from being shaped and molded into the men and women of God that God already called and ordained us to be. And so I said, sometimes you just need to get out in the rain like this. Look at me, and I'm in the middle. I'm in the rain.
You in the rain. I'm in the
Let it
rain
rain,
too.
Lord.
I'm in the
Let
rain
it
too. I'm in the car, but I'm in the rain.
Let
I'm
it
in the
rain.
rain. Listen, that's so good because a lot of times we get sad about the rain. Oh, whoa, it's raining outside and all of this, But how can you grow? Where's the growth without the rain?
Right.
You have to have the rain in order to grow. How do you know that you're getting stronger unless you're tested? You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
ask for strength, and then when you
Mm-hmm.
go through the storm and the rain, that's when you're asking for the strength. But once you make it out of that storm and the rain, you don't even realize that you were stronger than you thought you was. You didn't think you was gonna make it through, but look at you. Now you're looking back. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Mm.
So I try to look at the bright side of everything, in
Yeah.
everything, because in His Word He said that He's everything is for our good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All things are working for my good. So
Mm.
even in this bad, I am getting something out of this. I am getting something out of this. There's a lesson for me to learn while I'm in this storm. And when I
Right.
come out on the other side, listen, that's where the testimonies come in. Because
Mm.
I've been tested now. Now I can testify to let you know that, oh, you can get through this. I had to do this, and I
Mm.
didn't think I could do it. You know what I mean? So
Right. But at the end of the day, like you just said, it's still necessary. How does the trees grow and give us fruit? How does the flowers blossom and give us so much beauty? It, it
right,
it would it would be um, it wouldn't be able to if it wasn't for the rain. So we need to know and understand that even the rain in our lives has purpose. See, some folk, I'm gonna think about this. Some people, God told you to quit your job a long time ago, and you're wondering why you're getting so agitated and stuff on a daily basis, and you think that your life is raining, but he allowed the rain to get you agitated to quit to move you to another level. Some of you are in some relationships, and you think that you're doing all that you are supposed to do, but what God is doing is allowing the rain to come up on that relationship because He got something else in store for you. That doesn't mean that situation is a bad thing, but at the
right.
end of the day, every good thing is not a God thing. And so what we need to do is actually operate in a God way and not just in a good way. And I think that sometimes we get that mixed up like that, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
I believe that too. I believe that too. But again, like you say, even when we dealing with what we're dealing with, even while we're dealing with this rain, there's purpose behind it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He has a purpose. He has a plan for us. You know what I mean?
yeah,
We may not know the plan. We just got to be down for the ride.
right,
You know what I mean?
right, yeah,
We willing to ride in certain relationships. I've said to myself, oh, I'm in this till the wheels fall off. I'm gonna ride this till the wheels fall off.
mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Well, that's the type of faith. That's what you're supposed to have in God. You know what I mean? Because
right,
He the one for sure. His credit's so good.
yes, Lord,
His record is A1. No one beats him. No one tops him.
right,
Why would
right,
you not? If I
yeah.
was a bet, I'd put all my money on him. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I hear you. I hear you. I tell you what, you guys, I do gotta stop a little sooner today. We are gonna do Thankful Thursday on tomorrow. I'm gonna open up the report and let anybody who have something that they're thankful for to come on. You can come on by audio or by camera. But I just want to remind you. Don't be afraid of the rain. The rain is necessary, and the rain will help you grow. I want to thank Ebony for coming on, being my co-host on today. I thank God for you guys, and remember, as long as you're above the dirt and the dirt is not above you, then you have the right to abundant life. I'm your girl, Sonja G, here on the Talk Box. Thank you so very much. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, yeah, listen to the Talkbox beside. Yeah, listen to the Talkbox. Let's talk about it.